Hi everyone, welcome back to Ayaba Creations. So in today's video we are going to learn how to make this beautiful kiss lock side purse. Okay, it's really easy to make and very simple. So I'm just going to show you a 360 degree, let me just say 360 degree of how the bag looks. Okay, so yeah, this is how it looks when you turn it. Okay, very simple. All right, so let's get into the tutorial. So you are going to need your case lock handle. Mine is 4 inches by 1, okay, and an fishing line of 0.6 is perfect. So the number of holes is 30 for the one I'm using. It is a very small case lock handle. So first you are going to pass the beading thread through the first hole, okay, then you are going to count 1 2. So look at what I'm doing. Okay, so you skip the second hole, okay, then you pass the beading thread through the next hole, then you will add 3 pearls. So the pearl size is 8 mm. I'm going to leave the list of materials in the description for you to go check it out. So 1 2 3, okay, then you will cross with your third pearl bead to give a ring of 4 beads. All right, so this is how you begin. So don't forget to pass the beading thread through the first hole, you skip the second hole, and then you go through the third hole. Okay, so now you're going to pass the beading thread through the third hole again, that same hole you just passed the other one. Then you're going to skip the next hole, okay, which is the fourth hole. You're going to go through the fifth hole. So you are going to pass the beading thread through the fifth hole. Okay, so when we are done, just pull it out. Then this time around you are going to add only 2 pearls. Okay, so don't forget the pearl size is 8 mm, size 8 mm. Okay, so 2, then you cross with the second one to give a ring of 4 sorry, so it has to be like a ring of 4 beads sort of, but then you have only 3 beads because the third one will be the kiss lock, sorry, the fourth one will be the kiss lock. Yeah, so we are going to skip the next hole again and then pass the beading through the next hole, like after we skip the other one. So we are going to add 2 pearls again, then so 1 2, okay, then we will cross with the second pearl to give a ring of 4 beads. I'll keep saying rings of 4, oh god. So what we are going to do next is pass the beading thread through the same hole we came through, then we are going to skip the next hole, okay, and go through the next one. Then we are going to add 2 pearls, cross with the second one again. Yeah, I hope it's understandable to this point. Hope you are getting it. So we are going to do the same thing again. Then you skip the next hole and pass the beading through the next hole. So like next sort of. Alright, so we are adding 2 pearls again. Then we are crossing with the second pearl. So instead of being left with two holes at the end, I'm left with three holes now. So I'm just going to skip two holes here and then pass it through the third hole, which will be at the tip. Okay, so this is how my case lock can look. So it will be like some sort of default something, but then it will not be really obvious like that. Then I'm going to add two pearls and then cross with the second one to give my perfect loop or ring. So this is how it looks for the first. Then you're just going to top up what we did. So first I'm going to add three, so 1 2 3. Okay, then I'm going to cross with the third one to give a ring of 4 beads. Now then I'm going to pass the beading thread through the next pearl, and then I'm going to add two pearls, so 1 2, and I'm going to cross with the second one to give a ring of 4 beads. Okay, then I'm passing the beading thread through the next bead, then add two pearls again, cross with the second pearl to give a ring of 4 beads. So I'm crossing with the second pearl to give a ring of 4 beads. Then I'm going to pass it through the next pearl again and add two pearls. So pick two pearls, 1 2, cross with the second pearl to give a ring of 4 beads. Pass the beading thread through the next bead, then add two pearls, 1 2, cross with the second pearl to give a ring of 4 beads. All right, okay, so that's what you are going to be repeating till you get to the end. So at this point, I'm going to pass the beading thread through the last pearl bead and then add two pearls, so 1 2, cross with the second pearl bead to give a ring of 4 beads. Okay, so it's going to look like that. Then I'm going to start again by adding three pearls, so 1 2 3. Then I'm going to cross with the third one. Okay, so I'm crossing, and this will give me a ring of 4 beads. Okay, then I'm going to pass the beading thread through the next bead, then add two pearls, so 1 2, cross with the second bead to give a ring of 4 beads. So that's what I'll be repeating for this step. So I'm going to go through again, and I'm adding two, cross, getting a ring of 4 beads. So like that. Okay, so we have an online store on Instagram and on TikTok where we sell raw materials for all your beaded crafts. So you can check us out on Instagram at Ayaba Bead Store, TikTok Ayaba Bead Store, or you can also call or WhatsApp the number on your screen to make inquiries and then purchase. If you want raw materials for your craft, you can reach out to us and then we will supply some to you. We also do nationwide delivery and also worldwide delivery, so distance is not a barrier. We have a variety of beads, from those used in making bags, bracelets, even bead accessories, branded tags, bag handles, you name it. Satin polishes, bag plates, acrylic bag plates to be precise, in various shapes and colors. Yeah, I've mentioned bag handles already. We have crystals, teardrop crystals, lots and lots and lots of beads. Okay, so you can just reach us out. All right, let's go back to the tutorial. So I just continued and then beaded the remaining off camera. So let's count from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so this is how it looks. So whatever I did on this side, you are going to repeat the same thing on this side. Okay, so this is me beading the rest off camera. So on the other side it was just 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is how it also looks at this side, and this is 9 at this side. You can decide to make it a bit shorter or a bit longer. Either ways, I decided to make mine like this. Okay, alright, so next we are going to close the back. Okay, so the back is what we are going to do next. So just watch how I'm doing it carefully. It's very simple, very simple. Alright, so you see this is 1, 2. Okay, so I'm going to pass the beading thread through the second bead and then the third bead. So this is the third bead actually, and then the second bead is this. So I'm going through these two. Alright, then what I'm going to do next is to add 2 pearls. So 1, 2, then cross with the second pearl bead to give a ring of 4 beads. So this is how it's going to look like. Okay, so when you are done, you're going to pass the beading thread through the next bead, which is the bead at the far end. So 1, 2, you're adding 2 again, and then this is how it looks. Okay, alright, so what I'm doing right now is trying to close the top of the bag. Okay, or let me just say purse, because it's really cute. Alright, so this is what you get when you start. Then we are going to add 3 now. So I'm picking 3, 1, 2, and then 3. Yeah, and I'm going to cross with the third one like that to give a ring of 4 beads. So this is how this is also going to look like. Okay, now you see, sometimes when you're working like that it's quite hectic, so you can decide to open your kisslock and then you can continue working from there. Then I'm going to pass the beading thread through the next bead and then through this bead as well, so the next 2 beads. Okay, and then I'm going to add just 1 bead this time around, so just 1 across to give you a ring of 4. Pass the beading thread through the next bead, then I'm going to add 2 beads, so 1, 2, cross with the second one to give a ring of 4 beads like that. Then you pass the beading thread through the next bead, which is this bead, and then you're going to add 1, 2, and then you cross with the second bead to give a ring of 4 beads. Beautiful, right? So I'm starting again. You're going to add 3 beads, so 1, 2, 3, and then you are going to cross with the third bead to give a ring of 4 beads. Okay, when you are done, you pass the beading thread through the next 2 beads, so 1, 2, and then when you pass it through the second one, you just add 1 bead and then you cross. So basically this is what you're going to be repeating. Okay, a very easy step to follow. All right, so here we are at the end. Okay, so I'm just adding 1 bead and I'm going to pass it through this bead right here. Okay, so you have something like this, and you're going to add another 1 bead and cross with that same bead, and then voila, this is how it's going to look like. All right, so caution, don't be in a haste to make the bag immediately you see the video. Try and watch it, understand it before you begin any process. Okay, please try and watch it once or twice to grab the basic concept. Then now you can start working. Alright, so when you tie your knot, this is how you actually end your thread. Okay, so see, it's looking nice already. So yeah. So I repeated the same thing at the other side. Okay, so this is how the final thing is. Now all we are going to do is to just close the back. Okay, so I'm going to close it, pass the beading thread through that bead right there, this one. Okay, then what I'm going to do next is to pick 3 beads. So 1, 2, 3, and then cross the third bead to give a ring of 4 beads. So something like this. Okay, and then you're going to pass it through the next bead again. Add 2 beads. So 1, 2, and you cross. Pass it through the next bead again. And add 2. So this is self-explanatory, so when you watch the video you can understand. Okay, so I continue another row again, and then I continue to the end. Alright, so that is it. So this is what I got. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then when you turn to this side too, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, And from the top here, 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10, 5, 5. So now that is it. Okay, so now I'm going to close it. So in closing, I'm going to start with 3 beads, and then I'm going to cross with a third bead to give a ring of 4 beads. So this is the first step. And when you are done, pass the beading thread through the next bead. Okay, and then I'm going to add 2 beads. So 1, 2, and then cross. And then next, I'm going to pass the beading thread through the next 2 beads. Okay, so 1, and then 2, and then I'm going to cross with just 1 bead. Okay, to give a ring of 4 beads. So this is how it's going to look like. Alright, just pass the beading thread through the next bead, which is this one, and then add 2. So 1, 2, and then cross with the second like this. Okay, pass the beading thread through the next one, and then add 2. 1, 2, and cross. And pass the beading thread through the next bead. And then I'm going to add 2 again, so 1, 2, and then I cross. Next, I'm going to pass, first I'll add 3 beads, so 1, 2, 3. Then I cross with a third one to give a ring of 4 beads like that. Then I'm going to pass the beading thread through the next bead, and then add 2 beads. Cross with the second bead to give a ring of 4 beads. Then I'm going to pass it through the next 2 beads, so this one and then this one right here. And then I'm going to cross with 1. Okay, so this. Alright, so basically that's what you're going to do for this side. You continue like that. Okay, so we are almost ending. Just going to add 1 here, and then I cross. And then I'm going to pass the beading thread in my right hand through this bead, and then the one in my left hand also through this bead. Then I'm just going to add 1 and cross. Okay, then the one in my right hand through this bead, and then add 1 pearl, and then cross. So do something like this. Okay, so the same procedure I just did for the small side that you're going to replicate at the bigger side. So first we are going to extend it to 5 at this side, and then after that you close it. So yeah, I beaded mine off camera, and this is how it looks now. You see, it's almost done. Okay, so what we are going to do now is to just join both sides together. Okay, and it's super easy too. So I don't have to cut a new thread because I have excess thread. So first I'm going to pick 3 beads. I'm going to put 1 on each side of the beading thread, and then I'm going to cross with a third one. Okay, and that will give me a ring of 4 beads. So basically this is it. And next I'm going to put one bead on the beading thread in my right hand. So I'm just going to pass it through like that. Then I'm going to pass that same beading thread through this bead right here. Okay, and then I'm going to cross with one. So this is how it's going to look like. Okay, so next I'm going to pass the beading thread through the next bead, which is this bead here. Then I'm going to add 2 beads. So 1, 2, and then cross with the second bead to give a ring of 4 beads. So this is what I'm going to get. I'm going to pass the beading thread through this bead here, and then also through this bead here. So the next 2 beads, these 2. Then I'm going to cross with the just 1 bead. Okay, to give a ring of 4. I'm going to pass the beading thread through this, and then I'm adding 1, 2, and then I'm crossing like that. Then I'm going to pass it through this bead, and then also through this bead. Then I'm adding just 1, and then I cross. So basically it's also easy. It just says you just be following the same procedure, and then you're good to go. Okay, so just follow the steps and you'll be fine. So for this side and this side, okay, so this is how it looks. We're almost done with this bag now. It looks really nice already. Very simple to make. Okay, so this is how it looks from behind and the front part. Okay, so pretty, right? So you can keep your tissue, your coins, some cash inside, and then you can take it to a simple party or any beautiful location. So I'm just going to close just one of the holes. Okay, so I'm just closing one side. Okay, so I added 2 pearls and then I crossed with the second one. Then I'm going to add just 1 after I pass the beading thread through this bead, and then also I'm adding the pearls. I'm going to pass the beading thread here through this bead right here to meet the other one, and then all is set. So I'll just tie my knot, cut off the excess thread, and then that will be it. Okay, so this is how it's going to look at this side. So you can repeat the same thing here, and then that is it. You are done with your beautiful pearl kisslock purse. If you really loved this tutorial, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You can leave a comment, and then you can also like and share. Thanks. See you in our next video. Bye.